E aí galera do YouTube, tudo bom com vocês? Bem-vindos a mais um vídeo de Genshin Impact. E faz muito tempo, hein? Faz muito tempo que eu não gravo vídeo de Genshin. Na verdade eu tenho vários vídeos pra postar que eu ainda não postei. Eu tô atrasando tudinho, cara. Eu tô com preguiça de editar, mas eu vou ver se agora que chegou o novo patch, eu vou ver se eu edito os vídeos antigos e posto tudo. Mas né, hoje nós estamos aqui para comemorar a chegada de uma das minhas personagens de mais uma das minhas personagens preferidas nesse jogo, Varesa. Finalmente ela chegou, cara. Eu adorei o design dela e a personalidade, cara, é muito divertida. E né, obviamente que eu vou ter que pegar, eu tô pit 70. Eu quero pegar Yansan também. Seria bom pegar umas cópias da Chevrels também, que eu não lembro nem qual é a constelação que eu... Nossa, Super Saiyajin. Qual é a constelação que eu tô da Chevrels? Cadê ela? Cadê ela? Se eu achar ela por aqui, pronto, deu aqui. Nossa, tô muito embaixo. E ainda tem o Gamin, né? Gamin, se não me engano, eu tô... C2 também, o Gamin. Ah, não, C3, ok. Mas o foco é Yansan, eu queria Yansan C2, mas né... Eu não sei como é que vai ser, eu não sei, cara. Vamos descobrir hoje. Eu não tenho um canto preferido para dar tiro. Então eu pensei, eu sou main Mavuika, então eu vou dar tiro no local que é dela, né? Do lado da chama primordial, tentei entrar na sala dela, mas não dá, então vai ser aqui mesmo. Com fogo nas nossas costas. Aí, Super Saiyajin, é a hora perfeita para dar o tiro. Vamos lá. Eu vou dar logo o tiro de 10, né? Que, whatever. Provavelmente já vai brilhar. Vamos ver se eu ganho 50-50 ou... Não é nem 50-50, é 75-25, porque eu já perdi 2 50-50, esse aqui é o terceiro. Vamos ver, se eu ganho ou se eu perco. Se eu perder, eu espero que seja Mizuki. Se não puder ser Mizuki, que seja... Mona, talvez? Jin seria uma boa. Bom, prioridade, Yansan. Se vier Yansan, eu já fico feliz. Se bem desse banner, qualquer personagem seria bom, mas em Yansan eu quero porque eu não tenho ela, né, claro. Vamos ver. Pior caso possível, vi uma arma 4 estrelas. Considerando a minha sorte, é capaz de ser. Ouvindo! Quer dizer...
I'm Varesa from the Collective of Plenty. I'm a warrior, and I also manage an orchard.
Nice.
If you're into food, or if you want to buy fresh fruit by the cartload, or if you like hero stories, then we should definitely hang out. I'll show you all the good food around here. Give you the best quality fruit in our whole tribe.
Jesus
and
Christ!
tell you all the coolest stories about the biggest heroes in history.
Cara, ela fez um discurso e tanto, hein? Beleza. Só faltava Yansan pra completar o combo. Eu ia comemorar, mas 75-25 é difícil de perder, cara. Eu sabia! Cara, armas, é claro, armas. Vamos lá, posso dar pelo menos 20 tiros, né? Nossa, cara. Sempre isso, hein? Gamin. Ok, é o C5 do Gamin. C4? Yansan. Yansan e Cebrel. Só mais um, só pra garantir. Mais um Gamin. Ai, que droga. Livre não, cara. Uou. Gamin C6. Nossa senhora. Ah não, é sério. Só Gamin. Tá de sacanagem comigo, que é só Gamin. 5 estrelas. Eu sabia. Eu queria um Yansan, cara. Eu ficaria feliz com um Yansan. Titi! Faz tempo que eu não pego uma Titi. Nossa, sério? Dois. 3. Caraca, pensei que não vinha. Pronto, objetivo completo. Peguei o que eu queria, 2 copas de Yansan. Obviamente, vou guardar meu garantido pra Shilonen, que era planejado desde o início. Consegui pegar C6 Gamin. E a Chevrelse? Quantas cópias eu peguei dela? Ah, Kik. Kik. Whatever. Peguei quantas? Nice! Nice. Perfeito! C6 Chevrelse, C6 Gamin, C2 Yansan, que era o que eu queria. E agora guardo o resto do tiro pra Shilonen quando ela chegar. Personagem novo já estão no time, né? E eu tava pensando, mas não, eu não vou. Porque se eu pegar esse leque aqui eu choro. Se eu pegar esse leque eu choro, cara. Eu prefiro nem tentar. Não sou novo. Muito bem, povo. Terminei de ajeitar um pouco. É só o que eu posso fazer em questão de nível. Mas, em questão de status, eu diria que tá bom. Olha isso, 61, 136, 177. Com o set certo, né? Eu acho que esse é o set certo dela, não sei. Não tem nos recomendados, eu não posso culpar nada ainda disso. Então, E por enquanto minha Varesa vai estar usando esse set aqui, porque eu vou começar a farmar o dela agora, obviamente, acabou de chegar. E o status dela tá muito bom. Muito bom. Depois que eu terminar de upar, ela vai ficar com 52 de taxa, mais 40 da paradinha, 92 de taxa, 192 de dano crítico e 140 de recarga. Vamos passear com ela para ver o que dá. Ela tem 10.000 de HP, eu acho que é o suficiente para sobreviver um pouco. Se achar algum oponente difícil, bota mais fuica. Mas né? Simbora. Uou! Varesa! Primeira interação com ela.
Hello there. Huh?
Hello.
Wait, you're the traveler in Paimon.
Yes, it's me.
Waiting for you. Whoa, you know us?
Paimon.
Huh. We've really made a name for ourselves.
O que tu acha, Paimon?
Wait, but did we even tell anyone we were coming to the Collective of Plenty?
Nossa, essa pausazinha me
You didn't
incomoda.
know? Coach Yan-san said she invited you to our tribe, so I came out here to wait for you while I did some training.
Ah!
And now you're actually here. I can't believe it. This is great. Surely we're not that big of a deal.
Yes, we are.
Heroes who defeated the Abyss. You're a huge deal to everyone in Natlan. I've
Tumaini.
heard the story of Tumaini so many times I can practically recite it by heart.
God damn, acabou de acontecer.
I'm so excited to meet you ever since Coach Yan-san told me you might be
Coach.
coming. Oh, my name's Varesa, by the way. Not sure if Coach mentioned me before.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, yeah. The name sounds familiar.
A vencedora da competição de comida.
We asked Yan-san if the Collective of Plenty needed any help, but she said that Varesa had it all under control.
Significa que você deve ser uma guerreira bem impressionante.
Not really. It was all Uncle Cuddle.
Okay.
All I did was clear out a few monsters.
That's a huge
Thinking
thing.
about the invasion gives me chills even now. But that's in the past.
Yeah.
The Collective of Plenty fared pretty well, all things considered. We finished our repairs, so now it's just a matter of helping out the other tribes.
Oh,
Come on. I'll take you to our camp.
thank you.
Great, let's go!
Vamos lá. Ver como é que é. Teleporte. Terra ardente e de fartura. Se eu não me engano, eu não gravei a missão de nenhum outro personagem, não foi? Tipo, eu não gravei o da Shilonen, nem da... será que eu deveria gravar esse? Eu vou gravar esse. Eu curti muito. Cara, eu curti demais a Varesa. Eu tenho que gravar o dela, pelo menos. Shilonen, eu curto a Shilonen, mas algo na Shilonen ainda me incomoda. Ela é uma das minhas preferidas, mas algo nela ainda me incomoda. What the fuck? Mas a Varesa não tem nada nela que me incomode, cara. Sinceramente, a personagem é uma fofa.
Oh, just a heads up. The volcano sometimes sends rocks crashing into this area.
Só isso?
We call them pulverite. You seem... Oh, Here's one.
Oi!
Want to give it a try?
Not in a million years.
You can use your shoulders if you want. Or your feet. Or even your head.
Usa a cabeça, Paimon.
Doesn't change anything.
See? There's nothing to it.
Oh, there's treasure inside these rocks. Okay, so maybe a little pain isn't too bad.
Hello? Eu não tô te desafiando pra uma briga, meu amigo, tá fique longe de mim. Quer mesmo? Não quer mesmo?
Stop right there. Rise with the sun. Running late again. Hero incoming. Headbutt. Stop. Hero incoming.
Nem sei qual foi o dano que eu dei, mas foi divertido pra caramba. Ah, é verdade, eu preciso dessas paradinhas pra ela. Baú comum? Baú comum.
So
Comum.
shiny.
So shiny. Nini pra tu também. Bora.
Time to roll.
Tu acha que tu é mais rápido do que eu, minha filha? Opa.
Hey, there's another one over there. Want to give it a try?
Uou. I see you.
Huh? What's this wooden plank doing here?
Oh, it's a piece of
Choo.
training equipment. I use it all the time.
Pular?
Training equipment?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. Let me show you instead. Here goes nothing.
Do it. Do it. Minha filha, tu já terminou de falar faz séculos. Ela é fofa, cara. Ela é fofa.
And she sticks the landing.
Ah, tem um teleportador.
Whoa! You jumped over that huge gap just like that? Incredible!
I can do that too.
No. Anyone can do it with a bit of practice. You made it across without any training at all. That's a lot more incredible than anything I can do.
Oh, well, Paimon can fly, but you've got a point.
Paimon, qual é? Para, Paimon, para. Não se vangloria por causa disso.
About what you told us earlier.
Continue.
Well, not at any moment. It's a pretty rare phenomenon. Many adventurers come here and never even get to see it, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Yeah, okay. It's not like we're that unlucky.
Paimon, o que tu acha, Paimon?
Running late again.
Que é isso?
Oh, come on! Seriously?
Don't be scared. Just charge straight at it.
Thanks for that. I can't believe you smashed something that big in a single hit.
It was nothing. All it takes is a bit of training.
Oh, essas pedrinhas que eu tenho que farmar, é? Ah, interessante.
Really, Charles?
Isso não tá me cheirando bem.
It's too much of a hassle to deal with them. Let's just ram straight through.
Ai! Filhos da mãe!
Quick as a flash.
Form first. Drop your weapons. Hands where I can see 'em. Burn it down. Running late again. Hey, you guys are good. Color me impressed. Huh? Looks like they're blocking the road in and out of the tribe. So we'll have to get rid of them sooner or later. All right, let's hurry. We're almost there.
Where?
Hurry up, Varesa!
Curti de correr com ela. Curti.
Home sweet home.
Home sweet home.
We made it! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty.
Thank you very much.
Oh, this place is so cool.
Oh,
That
chifres
platform shaped
da
like
hora.
the head of a bull is Awesome!
Da hora, muito da hora.
That's the resonating arena. It's where we hold all our competitions.
Obrigado por trazer a
Don't
gente até
mention
aqui.
it. It was no trouble at all. I wish I could show you around, but I need to get home.
Ok. Nossa, que tristeza na voz.
Oh, did you remember something important? You really hit the ground running when we ran into those hilly trails back there.
Espero que não tenha
Oh,
atrapalhado.
no, not at all. We made it in time. There's just something important I have to do. The most important thing after
Comer.
the post-workout meal.
Vai se dar bem com o Paimon.
Lethargic, dizzy, hunger-addled mess. The perils of an empty stomach. It's terrible. Anyway, I'm sorry, but I gotta get some food in me. Like, yesterday. You should grab something too.
Agree. Paimon concorda também, aposto.
We can meet back up at the arena. See you soon.
Bye bye. Jesus Christ.
And she's off.
Jesus. She's fast.
Wow, talk
Ela é
about
muito rápida, mano.
One
Caraca.
second she's chill and laid back, and then the next she's charging headfirst into danger. Literally.
Espírito da juventude.
The spirit of youth.
Velho.
Sure, whatever you say, old timer. Paimon thinks we're still young.
Eu sou velho, Paimon. Eu sou muito velho.
Why don't we take a look around in the meantime? We can head to the arena in a little bit.
Acho que o menino tem mais de 2000 anos já,
It'll be
fia.
amazing from up there.
Tu quer que a gente suba no chifre? Certo. Ok. Missão concluída. Fine, I guess.
Faster, stronger.
Cara, com o tênis dela fazendo um barulho, que da hora. O tênis dela, tipo, barulho de borracha escorregando no chão, que foda, curti. Ah, ela tá lá em cima.
Time to roll. Coach will take it from here.
Coach! Para de,
Control breathing.
para de correr, caramba. Ela não para, maluco.
Oh, you're here.
Varesa!
Yep, my dad whipped up something fantastic as always. He's a great cook. He can turn any protein or vegetable into something delicious.
No wonder you look so refreshed. That's the power of a good meal.
That's right. I was hoping to bring Uncle Akatl with me, but he wasn't home. So I guess you're stuck with me.
Yes!
Uncle Akatl is our chief, by the way. Who better than the chief to introduce you to the tribe, right?
You. Ou Yansan. Yansan
I've never
também
given an
saberia o que
official
fazer.
tour before. So I'm thinking I'll just explain things as we go along. Is that okay?
Of course. that
Perfect.
sounds great.
Okay. Whew. Then let's start in that direction.
Caraca, o dedo dela passa por dentro do casaco dela, agora que eu notei. A manga do casaco. Quer ver? Ué, tem um buraco na manga do casaco dela pra passar o dedo. Caraca, que foda. Da hora. Oh. Opa!
My place is over there. See that fruit stand out front? My house is right behind it.
You have a fruit stand in front of
Ah,
your
esse aqui?
house? Does that mean you grow the fruit yourselves?
You guessed it. My family runs a huge orchard.
O maior.
Really close to the main entrance of the tribe. So every morning, I wake up to the sound of all the people and carts on the road. That's also when my parents start work. So that's how I know it's time to get up.
And then you all work in the orchard together.
Well, knowing it's time to get up and actually doing it are two separate things.
Eu te entendo, eu te entendo.
Most of the time, I end up curling under the covers and falling back asleep.
Oh, Paimon gets you.
Eu te entendo.
Sleeping in is the best kind of sleep. Plus, when you have the traveler to wake you up, it's no big deal.
Na próxima vez eu dormir mais e você vai poder me acordar.
No, that was just a joke. Don't scare Paimon like that, traveler.
Well, maybe you can both sleep in sometime.
Yes.
Once I get up, I usually help my parents around the house, head out for training, then come home for lunch. After lunch is when my parents do their delivery runs. So then it's my turn to work in the orchard.
Hum.
Oh, Paimon would love to see the orchard. Can you show us?
Sure thing! We'll go right after this. But first, come with me.
Comida. Se não for comida, eu vou ficar decepcionado. Ah, Yansan. Tá, eu não fiquei tão decepcionado assim. Mas eu queria comida.
Oh, Coach Yansan. Are you here to do some training?
Seu peso?
Just
Oh.
doing some maintenance on the equipment here while I have some time.
Hey daí, Yansan. Agora tu tem voz, né? Finalmente.
Welcome to the Collective of Plenty. Look, I bought this at the stadium the other day. Wait,
Oh, really?
I've seen that graffiti design before.
Peraí. Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui, uma paradinha rápida. Ah tá, os vídeos que eu tenho gravado pra postar é de ZZZ, né? De Genshin não. Nossa, aí é que eu tô atrasado mesmo, hein?
It's not easy to get your hands on one of these. I had to wait in a super long line.
Ooh, I bought a top with that design too. I hung it up right next to my bed.
Que vergonha.
Ooh, you should sign it for me sometime. It would mean the world to me.
Oh, I meant to ask, what brings you out here anyway?
Tô fazendo
Just
tudo.
doing some adventuring. We don't have any concrete plans. We ran into Varesa on the road, and she was nice enough to lead us the rest of the way. She's even giving us a tour.
It's my pleasure.
Still keeping up with your training, Varesa? No slacking, I hope.
Yes, Coach.
Yeah.
Did 3 full shuttle runs, just as you instructed, Coach.
Coach.
Good. Then we'll continue with the training plan. As for your diet,
A dieta é complicado.
actually, no dieting for now. As you are. Feel free to use any of the equipment around here. But if you're planning to do strength training, make sure you have a spotter.
Profissional, hein?
Don't need to tell me twice, Coach.
Coach.
Wait, but isn't a special diet a huge part of bodybuilding? Varesa doesn't need one?
Varesa é especial, hein?
It's kind of a long story. I suppose you could say Varesa is among the select few who have
Talento
a natural
natural.
gift. When she first started training with me, I started her on a standard training regimen and wrote out a simple recipe plan to give to her father.
But it left me so hungry. I couldn't even muster up the energy to make it to class.
Damn.
Yeah, that was my fault. It was just your average nutrition plan, but Varesa's metabolism is something else.
É.
Once I studied her eating habits, I was able to tailor it to her needs.
Yeah, Coach is really thoughtful that way. Now I feel like I'm making real progress. And the training and classes are a lot more fun.
Varesa is currently my top student. She can lift even more than me.
Uou!
Wait, but you're the coach and the victor of the pilgrimage. Don't sound so surprised. This kind of thing is really common in the fitness world. Everyone starts from a different baseline. Wow, that's amazing! Paimon would have never guessed.
Oh, ela que tá corada. Oh.
I'm not exaggerating either. Varesa is extremely strong. All she needs is a bit more confidence.
Oh, well, it's just because Coach is a great teacher. It didn't take much effort at all.
Talento natural.
Believe me, I'm not. I mean, sure, I can face a few monsters and lift some heavy training equipment.
But...
I'm useless when it comes to fighting other people. I'm scared I'll hurt someone.
Oh, that makes sense. But what about the pilgrimage?
É por isso que ela não participa.
I've never placed or even made it out of the team stage. I'm not good at fighting actual people.
Quer treinar
When
comigo?
it comes to power, it's all about control. Take these weights, for example. It takes strength to lift them, yes. but also to control the weight when you set them down. True mastery means control during both motions.
I know that, and I can do it just fine during training. But whenever I have to face a real person, I start to doubt myself.
Tá tudo bem.
Thanks. I appreciate the support. As long as I keep training, I'm sure I'll get it eventually. Well, we should get going, Coach. I told the Traveler and Paimon I would show them around the orchard.
Sounds good. I hope you enjoy your time here.
Yansan. Ah, já tá ali embaixo. Oh, banana. Um lacinho na pata. Que fofo.
Good girl, Vanana. Thanks for guarding the house. Now, let me take a good look at you.
De tamanho?
Another growth spurt? Hey, I was just taking a look, not inviting you to wrestle. Next time, okay? Oh, this is Vanana. She keeps watch over the orchard when no one's here. She's a tough little thing, but also a clingy baby at heart.
Oh.
Did you say little? She certainly doesn't look it.
Anyway, this is my family's orchard. Come on, I'll show you around.
Ok. Oh. Fofa.
Whoa! It's even bigger than Paimon imagined! Look at all the fruit! It looks delicious.
Delicious.
This is the Collective of Plenty, after all. Being so close to the volcano makes the soil extra fertile. So everything that grows around here is amazing.
Amazing.
Especially the fruit. We sell a lot to the other tribes, give some to family and friends, and keep the rest for ourselves.
Well, if you
É
have
como
one next to a
funciona.
volcano, at least you get something good out of it.
That's right. But since we're here, why don't we pick some and have ourselves a little snack?
Yes.
Wait, but didn't you just eat?
Paimon.
Yeah, but there's always room for dessert.
Exato.
Plus, we don't have to pick that many. A few dozen should
Dúzias?
do it.
Algumas dúzias?
You know that fruit stand in front of my house? Well, as a kid, whenever my dad was working at the stand, I would tug on his shirt and ask for a piece of fruit.
Ah.
I would scarf it down in a
Oh.
heartbeat and
Wait,
then
wait,
ask
wait.
for another. Before long, people would gather around just to watch.
Olha isso, cara, que coisa fofa. Oh, e o chifre pequeno ainda. Oh. A fofura.
My dad told me I made the fruit look so delicious, more and more people started coming to our stand, which, of course, made me want to eat even more. The customers would ruffle my hair and say, "It's good to have a healthy appetite. You'll grow
Grande
up big and
forte.
strong for sure." I mean,
E ela
what
realmente.
kid doesn't like a compliment? So I would smile, which would get my dad to smile, and then my mom too.
Oh.
Aw, that's so cute.
Paimon, para de me imitar,
Free
Paimon.
fruit whenever you want. Jealous.
Paimon, para de me imitar,
With all
Paimon.
that said, it also helped that our fruit actually tastes really good. And I'm not just saying that. You'll see what I mean in a minute.
Please.
Oh, and there's an epic feast showdown in a few days.
Oh.
So we're providing a bunch of the fruit for the desserts.
Nice.
Epic Feast Showdown?
Oh, sorry. It's basically a speed eating contest.
Come mais
We need to
rápido.
prepare a ton of ingredients. So don't worry about anything going to waste. Okay, let's get picking.
Alright. Where should we start?
Essa aqui tá parecendo boa.
Why is there a mushroom over
Ah, o cogumelo.
Oh, that kind of mushroom. They kind of appeared out of nowhere when we first planted the orchard. They grow really fast and don't require any water or fertilizer. Oh, and the flavor is amazing.
Oh.
You can grill them, stir fry them, or even eat them raw. The flavor has almost a fruity taste to it.
A mushroom that tastes like a fruit?
Tem absorvido os nutrientes das árvores frutíferas ao redor, exato.
Yeah, that could be. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, If it tastes like a fruit, then it fits right in.
Ah.
Who cares where it came from?
Ah,
Go ahead. Pick as much as you want. Might as well get some mushrooms too, and I'll whip up something to eat.
ok. Tô curioso sobre o cogumelo.
And a few of these. I'll grab some of this. And a few of these.
Consegui! Caraca, filho.
Whoa, that's quite the haul.
Well, you need a bunch of ingredients for the eating competition, right? Thought we'd give you some help. Oh, and you were right about the fruit. Paimon tried one, and it was one of the sweetest, juiciest pieces of fruit Paimon has ever had.
Eu não comi
It
nada.
would sell out every time. Also, Paimon tried one of the mushrooms too. In a weird way, it really did taste like a fruit. We should call them berry shrooms.
Comida, julgamento da Paimon nunca falha.
Well, Paimon had multiple nations worth of good food to refine her palate. Her taste buds never lie.
É verdade.
Well, thanks to your help, we can call it early today. Oh, I promised you a meal, didn't I? I'll be right back. I'm not the
Oh,
greatest cook, so it's nothing special. Still, high-quality ingredients are hard to mess up.
Don't sell yourself short. It looks great. Paimon can smell the umami from here.
damn. Paimon é boa, hein?
Whoa.
Eu também quero.
This is completely different from the raw taste.
I'm glad. This kind of mushroom is a favorite in the tribe, but it's not well known outside the Collective of Plenty. Actually, we're hoping to use the upcoming competition to introduce it to a wider audience.
Oh,
Uncle Atoli has been coming up with new recipes like there's no tomorrow. Hey, you two should sign up. Only if you want to, of course.
o que tu acha, Paimon?
Oh, you mean the Epic Feast Showdown? Yeah, Paimon would love to sign up. She might not do very well, though.
Don't worry. You can tap out at any time. Nothing goes to waste. I'll take care of anything you can finish.
Nossa senhora.
Oh, good. Wait, aren't you competing too? Oh, then Paimon doesn't stand a chance.
You never know until you try. Oh, besides, from what I just saw, it looks like you can hold your own. Well, anyway, winning isn't the point. Just think of it as an opportunity to try our local delicacies.
Ela tá certa.
Oh, good point.
Acho que eu também.
Then let's sign up together. Time for Paimon to show these people what she's made of.
Yeah! Terminamos mais um. Acho que dá pra terminar o terceiro ainda, hein? Passa pra cá. Eu saio. Eu não sei o nome desse cara, esquece. Como é que se fala o nome desse bicho?
Oh, hey, you're here.
Eu tô aqui. Por que Varesa tá tão triste? Ah,
It's
tá
been
com
a
fome.
while. When Varesa told me you signed up for the Epic Feast Showdown,
Já tô
I
inscrito.
could barely believe it. Sounds like Varesa might finally be in for a challenge this year.
Ela tá cansada, ela tá com fome.
Honestly, I'm not even that good.
Ela tá com fome.
What's wrong? Sounds like you're still half asleep.
Fome.
Just, hungry. It's competition day, so gotta show up with an empty stomach.
Jesus
Not
Christ.
much longer, Varesa. Atoli's firing up the ovens as we speak.
Got it. I can wait.
Caraca, filha, ela tá morrendo, pô.
About the competition. Usually you have to pay for the food if you don't finish.
Ah, ok.
But when I heard you two were coming, I talked to Atoli and we agreed to
Não, não, não,
waive
não.
your
Eu pago.
expenses.
Não, eu pago.
Really? So we get to eat for free?
Paimon.
Awesome. Now we can just take it easy and box up whatever we don't finish.
Paimon.
Please, it's our pleasure. You've done so much for Natlan. Just think of it as a small token.
Ok, nesse caso eu aceito.
When the Abyss invaded, we weren't hit with large waves of monsters. But the volcano became unusually active.
Eu vou dar um jeito nisso
As
futuramente.
the guardians of Tolan, we couldn't stand by and do nothing, so we immediately dispatched a team to the summit. Varesa was a key member of that team. Varesa?
Ela morreu!
Oh, right. Yes, I was there. I brought so many Saurus crackers with me that day. Sorry, not the point.
Varesa,
There
descansa,
were abyss
descansa.
tumors all around the summit, agitating the magma and spawning all kinds of monsters. But once the Pyro Archon did her thing, we were able to smash them to smithereens.
Eu odeio esse negócio do áudio, cara.
Looking back on it, the goal was probably to hold us up so we couldn't send reinforcements to the areas around the stadium.
O áudio da Yansan não tá assim, não.
Your tribe must be full of great warriors.
Por que da
with all the
Varesa da
training you do.
Varesa?
The Abyss really is a cunning enemy. Oh, and you mentioned something about the Guardians
Case.
of Tolan? What does that mean?
That is a duty our people have held for generations. The volcano is very important to us. It brings disaster, but also opportunity. Our people rose to the challenge of living in this environment, and in return, we get fertile soil and a thriving ecosystem.
That's right. The Natlanese are never ones to shy away from a challenge. Although, whenever we spot unusual volcanic activity, we always report it to the stadium.
Oh, so there's a lot more to this place than good food, huh? Hold on. Where did Varesa go?
Ela foi atrás de
Wasn't
comida.
she just here?
Oh, you know, I just saw her leave. I thought someone must have called for her.
My guess is that she followed the scent of the food straight to the kitchen.
Let's go check on her. Paimon understands the torture of an empty stomach better than anyone.
Que isso? Que
I'll
trauma.
lead the way.
Que drama, aliás. Bora lá. Depois eu vou pegar tudinho, sem pressa. I'll lead the way. Então vai na frente. Caraca, eu pulei 2 mesas e já foi.
Oh, that smell. So delicious.
Varesa, se controla.
Juicy mushrooms, melted cheese, mouth-watering steak.
Jesus Christ.
Ah, look who it is. I thought I felt an intense energy around here. I know better than to get between you and your next meal. The food just needs a few more minutes. Here, this should tide you over in the meantime.
Wait, is this priest meat stew? Thank you, Uncle Atoli!
Nossa senhora.
Varesa! You really did head straight for the kitchen. What's up? You seemed lost in your own world just now.
Oh, it's you. Sorry. I completely spaced out just now. The next thing I knew, I was all the way over here with a bowl of stew in my hands.
Meu Deus do céu.
Don't worry about it. I think we can all guess what happened.
Prep took longer than usual, so I had to push back the competition. Sorry for making you wait, Varesa, especially on an empty stomach.
No worries, Uncle Atoli. Your delicious soup fixed me right up.
Oh, that sounds more like the Varesa we know.
I become completely useless when I'm hungry. I really wanted to focus on the conversation back there, but no luck.
Oh.
That's perfectly normal. It takes a lot of energy to train the way you do, so you need more food to make up for it. You do know what I mean, right?
Yes.
Try to do too much on an empty stomach, and you end up feeling weak and lightheaded.
Yes.
Oh boy. Paimon's been there before.
Como é que é, Paimon?
So, when is the competition supposed to start? Not sure I can wait much longer.
Tu acabou de comer.
One sec. I'll go check. We're all set. Time to gather the contestants, Coddle. The showdown is about to begin.
It's time to eat.
Let's head to the venue. The food will be brought out shortly.
Finally! Oh, I'm so ready to dig in.
Let's rumble! Posso sentar em qualquer mesa? Bora! É a revanche da Mavuica. Uou, tá animado, hein? Uou! A comida?
It smells so good. Varesa had the right idea. It's definitely worth the wait.
Mas essas porções...
Yeah, we could maybe finish one portion between the two of us. And even that's a stretch. But one portion each?
Jesus!
There's no chance.
Jesus Christ!
Time to dig in.
Quer ver a mesa dela? A mesa dela deve ter o quê? 3 porções ou 4?
Varesa's plate looks completely different than ours.
I forgot to mention, the competition actually has 2.
Desafio Varesa.
The regular
Varesa.
challenge and the Varesa challenge.
Varesa Challenge.
The Varesa challenge is only for people who have completed the regular challenge in the past. It's named after Varesa because,
Ela é a única que consegue,
so
né?
far, she's the only one who's been able to finish it.
You're kidding. You had to invent a whole new challenge just for her?
Believe me, if Varesa competed in the same class as everyone else, the winner would be decided before the competition even started. What's the fun in that?
Concordo.
Only one other person has come close to beating the
A
Varesa
Arconte,
challenge,
tô ligado.
and that would be the Pyro Archon herself.
Eu sabia.
Of course, she breezed through the normal level, but the Varesa challenge was still too much, even for her. Back then, it was all part of an investigation. You see, the Pyro Archon covers all expenses at the Weary Inn.
Várias dezenas de alimentos.
And each time, Varesa's tab would show several dozen people's worth of food for a single person.
Yeah.
The speaker's chamber thought something had to be wrong. Maybe there was a mistake in the accounts, or someone was trying to defraud the Archon.
O problema era a Varesa mesmo. Varesa.
But once the Archon finally saw Varesa's appetite,
Tudo se resolveu.
that was that.
Whoa. Okay, so... You're saying Malika had these portions, and she just breezed through?
Vai apenas ficar mais difícil à medida que a comida esfriar.
You're right. Let's go. Paimon's gonna defend her honor with everything she's got.
Jesus Christ. Ai, malandro. Eu adorei.
Whoa. Tender, juicy, grilled to perfection. It's delicious.
Ainda bem que eu tô de barriga cheia, senão eu ia ficar com fome. Jesus Christ!
Oh, you gotta try this one too, traveler. It's amazing. Oh, and this.
Oh, tu tá passando tua comida pra mim, ei.
And this one is.
Eu?
All right, that's it. Paimon taps out. All this time, and it doesn't look like we've made any progress.
E a Varesa já terminou de comer o dela. Nossa senhora. Ai, caramba. Essa personagem é ótima.
Oh, Paimon's ready to throw in the towel.
E quanto deve vender sua honra?
Okay, Paimon's tried as hard as she could.
Esse inimigo é
But
forte.
this enemy is too strong.
Ai, ai.
There should be a Paimon challenge. Paimon's smaller than the rest of you. It's no fair for her portion to be the same.
Ela tem um ponto. Ela tem um ponto. Eu tenho que concordar com o Paimon nesse ponto. Primeira vez que eu tenho que concordar com o Paimon.
Let's hear it for Varesa, who has once again completed the challenge. And with a 10% increase in portion size, it's a new personal best.
Jesus Christ. Minha filha, tu come demais.
Well done, Varesa.
Amazing job!
Oh, it's nothing.
Ela só vinha aqui pra comer, pô.
Tolly's food is just too good.
Ninguém se compara com ela.
Stop myself.
You actually finished it? Jeez, are you okay?
Pra onde é que essa comida vai? Ah, que pergunta, peixe. É claro que eu sei pra onde essa comida
You
vai.
don't feel bloated? Or like you're gonna throw up? Oh, Paimon's so full it feels like she's gonna sink.
Já tá afundando.
Oh, nope. I feel good actually. Satisfied, you know?
Quer dizer que ela ainda pode comer mais. Isso que é uma campeã.
Thanks. This is my specialty after all. Not that it's good for anything outside these competitions.
Se tu comer teus inimigos.
If I'm honest, I'd rather be like you or Kochi-an-san. A hero brave enough to stand against the abyss.
Don't worry, Varesa. For someone as talented as you, it's only a matter of time before you shine in the arena.
Ian-san, did you beat the challenge too?
Of course. The regular challenge is easy for me. I've attempted the Varesa challenge a few times too,
Ah, não cheguei nem perto.
but never even came close.
É bem impressionante. Olha o teu tamanho, filha.
Okay, there has to be more to this than just appetite. Is there some kind of trick? By the end, it was like the meat turned into one big greasy blob and it was so hard to keep going.
Oh, that's when you balance it out with some mushrooms. The ones from my orchard. Well, that's what I did anyway. As soon as the food came out, I set a few mushrooms to the side so they wouldn't soak up too much oil. Or get too mushy. That way, you have something fresh and fruity to balance it out.
Oh,
So
estratégia.
that's the secret. Use the mushrooms to cut through the heaviness.
That's right. You tried them yourselves, remember? If it tastes like a fruit, might as well use it like one. I think more people from outside the tribe would beat the challenge if they knew about that mushroom.
Oh. Vou tentar de novo.
Ian-san, some of the contestants are looking for you. Something about being ready to train?
What?
They want to exercise. After all that food? Sorry, everyone. I should intervene.
Yeah, go tell them to take it easy.
Vai lá, treinadora.
Well, how did everyone do, Uncle Atoli?
Você venceu.
Half finished the regular challenge. I believe that's a record. Either the contestants are getting more experienced, or my cooking was extra good this time.
Talvez as duas coisas.
Everything was delicious, especially when it first came out all hot and steaming.
Thank you. When cooked at high heat, that mushroom has a special fragrance that really brings out the flavor of the other ingredients. Oh, and since you're new here, I should mention something else about that mushroom.
Huh.
It's an excellent addition to any dish, but there are actually two varieties. Red, which is the most common, and green. There's not much to note about the red ones. Sell them, eat them, do whatever you want.
Você viu
The green
verde?
one, it must be picked and eaten right away.
Damn.
Huh? Why's that?
The green one.
That's just what a scholar from Sumeru said when the orchard first opened. No one knows the reason. We just do as we're told.
Oh.
Whenever a green mushroom pops up in the orchard, I pick it and eat it. The flavor is identical to the red ones.
Okay.
Ué,
that's
então
not
por quê?
really specific at all.
Well, of course. Who wouldn't be intrigued by something like that? But curiosity isn't always a good thing, right?
Huh.
Oh, by the way, Varesa, I'm
Suspeito.
almost out of red mushrooms. Could you run to the orchard and grab some more for me?
Of course, Uncle Atoli. I'm on it. Want to come with you too?
Sure.
What do you think, Traveler? Paimon wouldn't mind working off some of that food.
Tô intrigado com esse cogumelo.
Paimon will take that as a yes. All right, let's go. Thanks for the food, Atoli.
Haha, my pleasure. But try to finish it all next time.
Agora a gente sabe o segredo. Tem um teleporte perto, não tem? Uhul. Oh.
After that meal, I'm ready to tackle anything. Oh, something on your mind? Is it what Uncle Atoli said about the green mushrooms? Don't worry. He can be a bit dramatic sometimes. The green mushrooms don't appear that often. Besides, I check the orchard every day, and if I see one, I eat it.
That's not the point.
I wish there were more around here. Means more free mushrooms for me.
Wait, is that one right there? Huh. Talk about a coincidence.
Huh.
See? There's nothing special about it except the color. Give me 1 sec. I'll start a fire
Nope.
and grill it right up.
No. No.
Paimon's gonna pass on this one. She's way too stuffed from earlier.
You mean why we have to pick and eat the green mushrooms right away?
Exato.
To be honest, I'm curious too. The scholar looked really serious when he said it, but he never explained the reason behind it. Uncle Atoli has a point, though. Curiosity can be a bad thing. If we stop doing what the scholar said, something terrible could happen.
You could look into it at least. That's what an adventurer would do.
Yeah, but my tribe is more important. I love everything about this place. Maintaining the status quo is good enough for me.
Porém...
I know the truth is important too, but I don't have the right to make a decision that could put the people around me in danger. In other words, deep down, I guess I'm just scared.
Se você for forte o suficiente para descobrir a verdade,
Change could mean losing control. Command the truth.
nós vamos te ajudar a carregar esse fardo.
Yeah, we don't have to stop following the scholar's orders. We can start by gathering information.
Para trazer algumas informações. Você tem razão, a curiosidade pode ser o que você acha. Sabe, ainda pode te machucar.
You have a point. You know, you remind me of another hero from our tribe.
Fiatina!
Her name was Fiatena. Just like you, she was full of courage and never stopped challenging and exploring the unknown. She's my idol. Actually, could you give me a moment? All I need is 3 seconds. Lady Fiatena, lend me your courage.
Huh?
3, 2, 1. You're right. I can't keep running from the truth. I want to command it, just like you said.
Yes.
So, where should we start with the investigation? You probably have a bunch of experience.
Experimentar.
Oh, the green mushroom, you mean? The taste is the same as the red ones. There's nothing special there.
Well, the traveler is a lot more perceptive than most people. She should at least give it a try.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Well then, I'll grill some up right away.
Tem o mesmo gosto?
So, notice anything, traveler?
Não, nadinha diferente.
Just like Varesa said. Guess it was the same for all of us.
Oh.
A worthy devotee after all this time. Fascinating.
Devota qualificada, what the fuck?
Who said that?
No need for alarm. There is only one among you who piqued my interest.
Dourados.
That is the one with golden hair. Seeing as you all appear to be acquainted, I allowed the rest of you to hear my voice as well.
What the fuck?
Now, I shall grant you all the honor of becoming my first subjects in this era.
Vai direto ao ponto. Conheci muitas pessoas que falam bastante, mas na verdade não são de nada.
Now. You were the ones who wanted to learn more about my origins. I merely granted your wish.
Origins? Wait, you're the green mushroom?
So you do know how to use your brain, young one. You'll excuse me if I have no interest in you, craven and dull-witted as you usually seem.
Damn!
Hey, watch it, buddy.
Let me remind you, it was your own curiosity that started all of this. I see no reason for me to stand down. I only granted you this audience because I saw potential in you. I am the Sage Lord of Fungi. Serving me is a great honor, as well as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Sage Lord? Good one. Did you come up with that yourself?
Boa, Paimon.
You mock my name? Oh, all you do is make a mockery of your own taste. Of course, the Sage Lord of Fungi is too dignified for petty arguments with lesser organisms.
Ooh.
Sure doesn't sound like it.
That's
No.
enough out of you. What's wrong with you humans? You should be full of reverence at this point. In that case, I don't know what went wrong, but you lack the trust and worship to be my subjects. So we shall have to table that for the time being. However, I am willing to share my sagely knowledge with you. I have all the answers you seek. As with all seekers of said knowledge, all you have to do is prove your sincerity, and we shall see if you're worthy.
Look! More green mushrooms right in front of us!
These clones are my most loyal subjects, as well as the keepers of my secrets.
Fuck.
If you want answers, then gather your wits and search for clues. I shall await your summons. It might be advisable to brush up on your devotion in the meantime.
Se acha. Mas se acha esse
Her voice is
cogumelo.
gone. Finally, Paimon had enough of that racket. Talking in our heads without permission, spewing a bunch of nonsense. Even a How is better than him.
Definitivamente.
Do you think what he said was true? About being the Sage Lord of Fungi and all that?
Maybe, but most of it sounded like hot air to Paimon.
Nós sabemos que ele existe.
True. That conversation in our heads definitely was real.
And it proves these mushrooms aren't regular mushrooms at all. Something fishy is going on.
I guess this is the beginning of our hero's journey then.
Yes.
So let's make like heroes and get to the bottom of this. So we can command the truth and this mushroom.
Ai, ai.
Okay. That sounded a lot cooler in my head.
Well, we have one thing going for us. We've faced mushrooms before, and they're pretty pathetic as far as enemies go.
Yeah, yeah.
Such insolence!
Ele tá escutando a
Did you
conversa.
hear that? Sounds like someone's mad.
Spying on us?
No response. Guess he's not gonna admit it.
Well, he said his subjects hold the clues to his secrets. Who knows if he was telling the truth? But we can't just ignore the green mushrooms, so let's start investigating.
Ai, ai, cara. Oh? O que tá rolando?
Okay, so this one is red.
Oh!
Fungus! It turned into a fungus! In that land of all places!
So this is one of his subjects? Well, it's kind of cute.
É. Mais ou menos.
Bull warrior compliment. Much appreciate.
Bull Warrior. Guerreira vaca.
No, bull warrior natural enemy. Eat. Must resist.
Oh.
Careful, Varesa! This is a kind of monster from Sumeru. Even though it looks cute, it can still attack you!
A monster? Aw, that's too bad. I was hoping we could be friends.
Use sua sabedoria para coletar pistas. Também conta como uma forma de sabedoria. Coitado.
Mercy, mercy.
Deu pena.
Food is sacred. Everything else, waste. That's all I know. Promise.
It turned back into a normal mushroom. What's going
Contou
on?
tudo que sabia.
You mean that food is sacred?
Well, that's a whole bunch of nothing. Let's go look somewhere else.
Ok. Food is sacred. Tem 2 cogumelos ali.
Oh, a green mushroom! And it turned into a fungus! Nice try, but you're not scaring Paimon with that one twice! Okay, let's go on the initiative. Hey, you! What's the whole food is sacred thing about?
As our Sage Lord stated, you must demonstrate your wits to receive the answers you seek. That means I should be the one asking the questions, not you.
Damn!
Okay, so it turns out this one can talk. Fine. What do we have to do? Solve a riddle or something?
Riddle? Oh, I'm not good at that. Could you, give us an easy one?
Oh.
That sounds like a problem for your friends. Besides, did I say this was up for negotiation?
Uma mestra de resolver enigmas.
Enough chatter. Time for my question.
Yeah, yeah.
Why are all the mushrooms in this orchard willing to become the subjects of the Sage Lord?
Aw, man! How are we supposed to know?
Because you're his clones, right? I remember him saying something like that.
Alas, no wits in sight. The answer could never be that simple.
Porque ele é cogumelo. Não deixe isso ser resposta. Não.
What? How did you get that so
What the
fast?
fuck?
Oh.
Cogumelo?
It's that kind of riddle.
Sumeru mushrooms! Of course! Paimon can't believe she didn't think of this possibility.
Wait, does that mean everyone in Sumeru is into puns?
Sino.
Huh. Is it because the people are so clever?
No, we just, have a lot of experience with these kinds of jokes.
Yeah.
Well, since you have proven your wits, I will now answer your question. Act of
Asmu.
eating is not only a physical necessity, but also a sacred ritual. Mushrooms like us are the Sage Lord's intermediaries. Incinerating our flesh forges a spiritual connection between you and the Sage Lord himself.
Oh, so that's why he could speak to us in our heads.
So you're saying if we want to talk to him again, all we have to do is eat more mushrooms? No, wait, don't turn back into a regular mushroom! Oh, too late. And all we have is another cryptic message.
Pai, é sempre assim.
If eating is a sacred ritual, maybe we need to perform some kind of ceremony with special tools or something.
Oh, good thinking, Varesa! Let's try and ask the other mushrooms! Oh, but we should probably pick this one first since it's a green mushroom.
Eu tinha visto 2 ali. Sumiram, cadê? Eu tinha visto 2 ali. Oh. Eles estão aqui.
Hey!
Verde e
there are two
vermelho
fungi
juntos.
over there! Looks like they're discussing something.
Have you figured out how you're going to test the humans?
Of course! Any random question should do the trick. They don't look very smart to me.
Wow, cool! You greencaps are so wise. Just like our Sage Lord. Huh, I'm so jealous.
So jealous.
It's all progressing as expected. I know exactly what they're going to ask. Oh, please, please tell us how to conduct the ceremony. And I shall respond. Nothing in life comes for free. You have two choices. Answer a question about the stars and moon above, or the dark abyss below.
Ew! And they'll say, no, I'm stumped. I can't think anymore, or my cap will explode into spores!
They're humans, idiot. They don't have caps or spores.
All right. Duh.
I'll say, you can't even answer the most basic of basic questions? Come back after you've studied for a few more decades.
Ha! Yeah! A few more.
Ok, os vermelhos são burros e os verdes são inteligentes. Aqui.
Of course, they're so dense, it might actually take them that long to realize that. If eating is a ritual, then obviously, the ceremony is the cooking.
I mean, obviously it's the cooking!
Did they just give us the answer?
Yeah.
Who goes there? And you think we're the dense ones? Look in the mirror, buddy.
A floating pale organism out of nowhere! My cap almost burst into spores!
No, wait, don't disappear! At least explain yourselves first! So, we passed the test? Where's the sense of accomplishment?
Paimon,
So much for
não se apega aos
gathering our
detalhes.
wits. We didn't have to use our brains at all. Oh well. The important thing is, the Sage Lord of Fungi wants us to use cooking to establish a stronger mental connection with him.
That sounds right. Uncle Atoli did say,
Não, se aumenta a
cook this
temperatura
mushroom,
conforme
the higher the
o
heat,
mais cheiroso
better
será.
the fragrance.
Mete ele no vulcão.
Right! That was the case when you grilled them in the orchard too. Heat really does release their flavor. Okay, let's give it a try.
Definitely. But we should probably explain the situation to Uncle Akadal and the rest of the tribe first.
Ah,
Good
ok.
call. It's best for everyone to be prepared.
Let's go! Uou, já tem quase 1h30.
Look out below!
É o jeito que ela cai. Tatarararam.
Huh.
Okay, so it felt pretty normal in the moment, but hearing it back does sound kind of, ridiculous.
So, the mushrooms in the orchard are sentient. What a remarkable discovery!
Yeah, without your investigation, who knows what could have happened?
Thanks for looking into it, and for collecting all this information.
What a relief. I was worried it sounded like I lost my marbles.
It does sound far-fetched. After all, none of us have ever spoken to a mushroom. But we know you're not one to lie, Varesa. Besides, the origin of the green mushrooms has always been a mystery to us. Thanks to you, we now know something sinister could be going on. So, we should do our part to help.
Yeah, just let me know if there's anything I can do.
Wow, that didn't take much convincing.
Valeu, pessoal.
Wait. You said the mushrooms needed to be cooked at high heat, right? I can do that for you right now. I'll be quick.
Olha aí. Será que eles vão ouvir a voz também?
I used cast iron, so it should be hot enough.
Damn!
Whoa, it smells delicious! Suddenly Paimon's hungry again.
Meu Deus, Paimon.
Well, here goes nothing.
E aí, todo mundo vai ouvir a voz ou só a gente?
Wait, that's his voice!
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa,
You
whoa.
stumbled upon the right path. But this temperature does not demonstrate even a fraction of the sincerity I require.
Wait, that's his voice!
Ah, ok, só isso mesmo.
Did you really think some common stove could generate enough heat to earn the acknowledgement of the Sage Lord? Humans are such a disappointment. You can solve my riddles when the answers are handed to you on a silver platter. But as soon as there are no more hints, not a shred of intelligence in sight.
Motherfucker.
Do try and use your brain this time.
How did it go? Did you hear the voice?
Annoying menace of a mushroom! The Sage Lord of Fungi said the heat's still not high enough. Sage Lord of nitpicking more like.
Yeah,
Not high enough, huh? I guess that means we need a more powerful source of heat.
Vulcão.
Attention, everyone! We need items that can generate intense heat. Anything you can find.
I'll see what I can do.
Leave it to me.
Vulcão.
We should take a look too.
Definitely. We're not super familiar with this area, though. Do you have any ideas?
Nothing concrete, but we could check around the volcano.
Yeah.
It spews out all kinds of stuff. Maybe there's something we can use.
Awesome! Let's go! Paimon's gonna find something scorching hot and then throw it in that stupid mushroom's face!
Paimon tá puta com ele. Oh God, no. Bom, vamos lá, continuando de onde a gente parou, né? Descobrir o segredo dos cogumelos. E tem uma... Nossa. Tem uma pequena mudança. Eu planejava usar essa arma na minha Varesa. Porém, eu dei sorte no banner de arma. 40 tiros. Peguei a arma dela. Nice. Agora, né, vai demorar um tempão pra upar ela, porque eu não tenho nada pra ela. Por isso que, por enquanto, eu vou usar essa aqui mesmo. Até lá, né? Tem pressa não. Tem pressa não. Próximo personagem que eu vou pegar é a Shilonen, então eu ainda tenho 20 dias, eu acho, né? Pra ela chegar, então tá de boa.
Hey, there should be some avatars of lava somewhere along this path.
Avatar de lava?
Their cores are really hot. It might be just what we need.
You know, when you think about how everyone jumped to help us like that, it seems like your tribe has been suspicious of the green mushrooms for a while.
Yeah, but without you, we would have never gotten this far. I mean, tons of people have tried that mushroom without a weird voice talking in their head.
Right.
Aí tem problema.
Even if you wanted to investigate, you had nowhere to start.
Yeah, this opportunity was a long time coming. Plus, the Sage Lord's arrogant attitude definitely triggered my tribe's competitive spirit.
Competições parecem ser a diversão daqui.
Varesa doesn't seem competitive most of the time, though. Outside of training and fighting monsters, at least.
Comida. Se bem que ninguém consegue competir com ela, né? Quando se trata de comida.
I don't really like fighting or competing, to be honest. Simple day-to-day happiness is what matters to me. Still, I've learned a lot from Kojian-san. She taught me that strength is a means rather than an end. We get stronger so we can use our strength when it counts.
Yes.
Like during the Abyss invasion. Having the training to master my vision meant that I could do something to stop it. So, no matter how scared I feel, I know I have to be brave. Because people are counting on me.
Existe uma certa força bem no fundo de você.
Thanks. It's a work in
A
progress.
força está com você.
I can only hope that one day I can be as brave as Lady Fiatena. All right. We should keep looking.
Ok. Vamos lá. Oh!
Oh, looks like we can make this jump.
Uh-oh!
The avatar of lava pushed it down. Come on, let's charge.
Charge?
Arrow incoming! Final warning. Yeah.
Oh!
Done and dusted.
Foi fácil.
This core should be perfect. Look, the phlogiston inside it is still active.
Oh!
Oh, let's see!
A visão dela segurando a blusa dela. Acho da hora.
A few more chunks like this and we should be good. Come on, let's keep heading up.
Ok. Falar nisso, eu posso upar. Essa não é a minha Varesa. What happened? Uou. Ok. Com a arma dela. Refinamento 3. Nossa, dá até medo de olhar os status. Esquece. Dá mais não. Que merda é essa, cara? 73, 135. Que merda é essa, mano? A arma dela tá 44, então de status. Ela tem menos de 100% de taxa? Menos de 50% no acumulado geral? Nossa senhora, que coisa horrorosa, mano. É melhor do que a minha só por causa disso aqui. Nem dá pra ver como é que tá a minha, né? Vamos usar a deles. Caraca, maluco.
Running late again. Careful! 3 avatars of lava ahead. Look at the flash. Stay out of my way. Let's. Hands where I can see. Hi. Oof.
Ó.
Oh no, not good! The volcano is acting up again!
Chuva de pedra. Here we go. Cadê? Lá vem. Mostra onde vai cair? Mostra. Segundos antes de atingir o chão. Que é isso? Oh. Oi, 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 oi.
It looks like a giant weasel thief. Is there a great Tolan weasel thief or something?
We call it a furnace shell mountain weasel. It's very aggressive.
Yeah. Hi.
Eu nem vi o dano.
What a great haul! A bunch of seeing eyes, and this thing the weasel used to spew out fire!
I think that's its back armor. It shoots out phlogiston,
Ooh.
so it can pretty much attack from all directions. My dad
Eu
told
quero.
me about them once. Creatures that live in the volcano. I can't believe we actually ran into one. This piece of armor might produce even higher temperatures than the seeing eyes. We'll get those mushrooms super hot this time.
Toasty. Você lutou muito bem.
Oh, well, even though I don't like fighting, sometimes you don't have a choice. So, I've tried to figure out a bunch of different ways
Modo
to
de
get
batalha.
myself in the zone. For
A máscara.
example, I've read a lot of stories about heroes, and my favorite hero has always been Fiatenna, the one I mentioned before. Fiatenna's most iconic feature was her mask. So, I decided to make one just like hers. So now, whenever I wear the mask, it's like there's a little piece of her with me. If I want to honor her legacy, I have no choice but to be brave. At the same time, though, I guess it's kind of like a crutch. Kind of like I'm hiding behind her strength.
Oh, you really think so?
Acho que ajuda, certo?
Really? It's just... I feel like I need to take it off one day and face things alone. But the longer I put off taking that step, the more impossible it feels. I don't know if I have it in me.
Não foi a sua máscara.
Yeah, you had the courage to make that decision. And that's what adventuring is all about. Fighting is just a small part of it.
Oh,
Besides, Paimon thinks you're doing a great job. Just take your time. It's not a race.
Exatamente.
thanks for believing in me, you two. I've learned so much.
É por isso que eu sou treinador
I
da
won't give up.
Katina.
Not until I can face things on my own. After that pep talk, I feel like my appetite is back in full force.
You're hungry already? Paimon hasn't even finished digesting her last meal.
Come on, let's head back to the tribe.
Já?
We'll earn that mushroom's recognition this time for sure.
Ok.
Let's ride.
Opa!
We're back, and we found a bunch of stuff to use.
Great. We're almost done with the preparations on our side, too.
Nice.
I've managed to get these iron chunks red hot. We should be good to go.
Yeah, and since we need really high temperatures, I brought the best stove I could find.
And I got a bunch of buckets of lava on standby if we need more fuel.
Boa. Para uma luta e não para cozinhar cogumelo.
But the things we brought aren't your typical cooking utensils either.
Yeah.
Well, that mushroom started it, right, everyone? Disrespecting Varesa and her guest of honor.
Yeah, we'll see what sort of excuses it can come up with this time.
Thanks for the help, everyone. It really means a lot.
Let's go. Tá na hora de cozinhar. Ou queimar
Alright,
comida
let's see
pelo
what we
jeito.
have here. Huh? The armor of a furnace shell mountain weasel? Don't tell me you went into the volcano.
No, it erupted out of nowhere, and then the weasel appeared, and then, well, anyway, we got this in the end.
Either way, this is something special. Back when I was training to be a chef, I studied the effect of temperature on different ingredients.
Huh.
This kind of armor produces intense localized heat. It's great for fish because you can get a nice sear on one side without overcooking the other.
Ok.
Anyway, let's get started. The mushrooms are all ready to go.
All right, let's go.
Do it. Bota fogo na fornalha. Ao sol.
Whoa, the fragrance is so much more intense. And what's with this weird mist?
Oh.
Wait, no, something's not right.
Oh. Cogumelos. Nossa senhora.
Trials.
Alguém falou alguma coisa aí?
Where are we? Where did everyone go?
I have no idea. We just showed up here.
Estamos no mundo
I
dos
can't see
cogumelos.
the others anymore.
Huh? Is something wrong?
That's a cuddle. Chief, we don't know where we are.
What? I know it's hard to see through this mist, but aren't you here at the tribe with the rest of us?
Tá sentindo nada de estranho?
No. What are you feeling?
Esse deve ser o truque do Lorde Sábio dos Cogumelos, mas que ele só está afetando nós três.
Because you are the only worthy devotees, of course.
Oh! O tal cogumelo.
Evil jerk of a mushroom, so this is what you look like.
Ele é grande.
He does look a bit more evil than the other mushrooms we met.
I am no longer concerned with your insolence. On the contrary, I am satisfied with your performance. So, as promised, you shall have the answers you seek.
Quais são as
Of
perguntas?
course, I have a goal of my own. Let me reiterate once more. The great sage lord of fungi, that would be me, is extending you the honor of becoming my subjects.
Não, obrigado.
The only way anyone's serving you is on a platter.
Now, don't be hasty. It's inadvisable to speak in absolutes. You refuse only because you have yet to witness my miracles. Cherish this opportunity. It may not come again. As you know, Tivat is not a peaceful place.
Yeah.
The gods wage war against one another. Monsters roam the land. Humans live in squalor. But then, humanity discovered me and learned that I could grant them unlimited power to fell even the most fearsome
Poder
of
limitado?
enemies.
Hã?
If we want to become strong, we just have to eat this.
Hã?
Those monsters are no match for me.
And so, the humans worshipped me as their savior. And in return, I revealed my identity as the Sage Lord of Fungi.
Aham.
You really expect us to believe that? Besides, as far as enemies go, a few puny fungi aren't that fearsome.
Such arrogance! Take that back and apologize before I lose my temper.
You wish.
I mean, those monsters really don't look that scary. Not the kind you'd need a miracle to defeat anyway.
You insignificant mortals boast of strength? Very well. Then prove it!
Vai fazer a gente... É, foi o que eu pensei. E aí, cogumelos, os... Sai do céu. Vocês? Oh, tinha um escondido ali.
Well fought! You see? You ate a fair amount of my clones, and now look what you can do. Huh. My eye for subjects is as discerning as ever.
Ah.
Huh. Weren't we insignificant mortals just a second ago? Weird.
I'll admit, you're not entirely useless, but my miracles are even greater than you can imagine.
Oh, ele sumiu.
No, don't just... another cryptic one-liner and another disappearing act? It's gotta be a mushroom thing at this point.
Yeah.
Well, what should we do? Follow him?
Não tem como a gente sair daqui
Let's
mesmo.
go. I think he's trying to tell us a story, although I'm not sure if I like the plot.
Vamos lá. Eu tô usando a Varesa do teste. Com os status horrorosos. Oh, um baú. Acho que dá pra botar tudo num vídeo só. Eu não acho que isso aqui vai demorar 1 hora, não.
I soon became humanity's faith, and, with my power, created countless clones, with which I could bestow upon them an endless source of sustenance.
Huh.
Well, food is a scarce resource. A faith that provides for the needs of the flesh is the most practical and noble of all. And as my subjects gave themselves in service, either as civilians or warriors, I rewarded them with mushrooms in proportion to their contribution. The most exceptional among
20
them
cogumelos
could
por dia?
receive as many as 20 mushrooms a day.
Uou.
That's it?
Vai, monte.
What are you insinuating? Are mushrooms not enough?
Well, it's possible people couldn't afford to be picky back then.
Yeah, but now even Saurians have more options than that.
Sustenance and strength. Such are the pillars of faith. So what do you think? A pretty enticing offer, wouldn't you agree?
Eh.
Once you become my subjects, all you have to do is build a civilization dedicated
Huh?
to the mushrooms. And then...
Quero saber o que aconteceu depois.
What do you mean? What happened next?
Cadê a civilização?
If the humans dedicated themselves in service to you, then shouldn't you have your own tribe at this point? Or even your own nation? But I've read a lot of woven scrolls about the heroes of Natlan. And I've never come across anything about some kind of mushroom savior.
Of course not. I was in a different nation at the time.
Sumero.
I suppose you know their history, too.
Yeah, and we didn't hear anything about a mushroom civilization.
I never said it was Sumeru. I have no idea where that assumption is coming from.
Cogumelos são criadores de Sumero.
A trivial detail. You know what? You don't deserve to know what happened next.
Então você não merece nossa fé.
Yeah, if you want us to respect you, stop being so secretive.
True. If we don't know how the story ends, it doesn't hold much weight now, does it?
All right, fine. Same rules as before. If you want the truth, you'll have to use your wits to earn it. If you fail to prove your worth, good luck getting another detail out of me.
He ran off. Come on, after him.
After him.
Uh-huh. Right.
Ela tá começando a ficar com fome. Aí tá perdendo a motivação. Oh.
He jumped down from here. So it looks like we just need to...
Wait.
Is something wrong, Traveler? Off? How?
That's how I feel too. Based on his personality, if he won't tell us how things turned out in the end, it must be because it's not something he can brag about. Besides, how did he even get from Sumeru to Natlan? Seems like he's avoiding that subject too. And through it all, he still hasn't given up on recruiting us. Even though he's in for a rude awakening.
Yeah. He seemed pretty annoyed with our questions. Why not just kick us to the curb?
Ele deve estar desesperadamente precisando de súditos.
But why?
Vamos atrás dele. Prestem atenção às pistas que podem estar ao longo do caminho.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Heck yeah. Um lugarzinho bonito. Oh, ok. Look out below. É. Oh, 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 oh.
Catch me if you can. If you can figure out which way to go, of course.
Absolutely insufferable. Come on, let's find him.
Leave this to me. I'll clear a path for you. I think we can get these mushrooms to form a path. We just need to wait for the right timing.
Oh. What?
Time to roll. Get a load of this.
Watch out, Varesa!
Oh.
Don't worry about me. I've got this.
What a freaky. Ah, meu Deus! Quase. Ok. Go! 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 Uou! Oh, tem mais. Pera, que... não tinha baú lá embaixo não, né? Seria sacanagem botar um baú por aqui.
Jump up.
Ah, um
Wanna give
dragão.
us a ride?
Uai! Tô tentando. Isso aqui não é um chefe? Eu lembro de ter visto ele na live. Um boss que eu vou ter que enfrentar depois? Ah.
Alright, this should be good. Get ready and jump!
Easy. Vamos pular.
Backed into a corner, huh?
Ah.
We've got you this time!
Oh.
Well, that hurt, you know. You humans have such violent tendencies.
Ele é alto? Caraca. Oh.
How did we lose him?
Not again. Although, I think I pulled something off of him.
Show it. Fragmento de memória, talvez.
Mist. Oh no, it's spreading.
Memórias do passado.
They're gonna eat us.
Koguriwaili. Os cogumelos não queriam mais ser comidos.
Ungrateful humans. Oh, at this rate, I won't have any clones left. The more my clones are consumed, the less power I have. Oh, the situation grows dire.
Oh.
Why must the humans eat so much?
Quase sinto pena.
My power is all but spent, but it was still enough to control a single human at least. Now all of Sumero knows how scrumptious my mushrooms are, so if I want to grow, I must relocate.
Ah, ele se mudou pra Natlã.
If I want it to happen fast, I need suitable environmental conditions.
O vulcão.
You, take me somewhere hot. The hotter the better.
Yes, my lord.
Chatraca.
Is this the place, human?
Yes. This is a volcano in a land far to the west. The temperatures here get very high. It should be a most suitable location for your lordship to regain his strength. I shall now find a good place to plant you, my lord, so that your mycelial majesty may take root in this fertile land.
Proceed. Huh? An earthquake? No, a volcanic eruption.
So that's how it ended. No wonder you tried to hide it from us. It's pretty embarrassing.
I thought he said people formed communities around this mushroom and used it as their main source of food.
Yeah, but it looks like his following got too big and he couldn't keep up with the demand.
Huh. He used the mushrooms as his main recruitment tactic. But then the situation got out of
Ele é proporcional ao
control.
número de clones que ele tem.
Which means the more mushrooms the humans ate, the less powerful he became, right?
É.
Wow. So his following didn't last long.
Nope, which explains why there aren't any records about some kind of mushroom civilization. In the end, he mind-controlled a human to bring him to Natlan and then got buried under a pile of volcanic rocks.
Yeah. For who knows how long. When we were talking to him earlier, he seemed kind of, out of touch, you know?
Well, he has been living under a rock.
Literalmente.
That checks out. But clearing out this area for your orchard finally allowed him to start regaining his power.
Yeah, that sounds right. My parents always thought it was so weird that mushrooms kept popping up around the orchard no matter what we did. Now it makes sense. Wait, but if everything we saw is true, that means this mushroom has mind control powers or something? That's a recipe for disaster.
Uhum.
Hold on. Do you remember what he showed us? A group of humans worshipping a giant mushroom. It just doesn't make sense. They must have been mind-controlled. But when he started running out of power, he couldn't keep it up.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why he doesn't seem to be able to control us either.
Eu entendo agora porque ele é tão fixado na gente.
Oh? Why?
Eu te conto no meio do caminho. Preciso capturá-lo para poder confirmar minha teoria.
All right. Then let's find this mushroom.
Let's go. Capturar o cogumelo manipulador de mentes. Algo precioso. Whoop! 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 Oh, voltei.
The environment changed again.
Lava.
Nothing to phase Paimon at this point.
Let's keep looking. He can't hide forever.
Os sonhos. Uou! Hello. Oh? Suspeito, hein? Ponto de ressurreição. Ih, vai ter boss aqui. Não é exatamente esse boss que eu tava esperando, não, mas...
Quick as a flash.
So you made it this far. Impressive. In
Impressive?
that case,
Tem bolotas caindo no chão.
He hid himself in the statue. What should we do? Actually, that checks out. We're just gonna smash it, right? Cool.
Ah, só quando... Ok.
Rise with the sun.
Coach will take it from here. Let's move!
Yeehaw! Bullseye! Oh. Sim, tava demorando.
Faster, stronger. Stop right there.
Easy. Oh.
Got you this time, nasty mushroom. We know all your schemes.
Dá pra gente esconder eles um pouco melhor.
We thought you were just a mushroom that happened to taste good. But now we know how dangerous you are, so we have to stop you.
it would seem you're not completely devoid of intelligence. Fitting for my future subjects. Still, you're overlooking a very important detail. Did you think I was running away because I was scared? Oh, this is a world of my creation. My will rules supreme. My schemes have been exposed, you say. No matter. My goal has already been achieved.
What?
Although I prefer to call myself the Sage Lord of Fungi, in the
Conhecido
human
por
tongue,
outro nome.
I am known by another name. You now behold the god Bifrons, the sole protagonist in this endless carnage!
Então você é um deus?
Indeed, foolish, shallow, and ungrateful humans!
Bifrons.
Have you forgotten your savior during this time of war? I am the god who's protecting countless of your kind during this Archon war. You have no food in which to satiate your hunger, no means with which to counter the hordes of monsters. And the gods loom overhead, capable of reducing you to ashes with a simple snap of their fingers.
Ok.
Just one word, and you could have had my protection. But now, that opportunity is lost forever, and you only have your own stupidity and arrogance to blame.
Yeah.
No matter, my plan has already succeeded. What you saw when you cooked the mushrooms was not mist, but spores, set to sprout into green mushrooms very soon. And that's where their true power lies. Because, given a bit of time to grow, green mushrooms will multiply exponentially. You see, considering my current level of power, I had no way to create large number of clones. Unless, of course, I had access to a source of extreme heat.
Ok.
And you delivered one to me on a silver platter. That was my plan all along.
Oh no.
So, you kept running away from us because you needed to buy time?
Precisely. Before long, the green mushrooms will multiply at an unstoppable rate, allowing me to return to the peak of my power. Then, I shall reclaim my dignity and status as a god, achieve victory in the Archon War, and take revenge on Sumeru.
Vingança? Caraca,
No
filho.
concept of time, do you? Newsflash, the Archon War is old news, buddy.
Nonsense! Is that not the source of your suffering? All I hear in this land is war this and war that. If you fear the Archon War, all the more reason to cower behind the protection of a god.
No.
Pretty sure they're talking about the war against the Abyss.
Huh?
The Archon War? I guess I've heard about that once or twice, but only from Outlanders.
Ha! I see what's going on here. You're using lies and trickery to befuddle me. You know, my original plan was to imprison you here until the end of time. But now, I have a better idea. Once nothing is left of this land but an endless field of mushrooms, I'll set you free. You get the honor of witnessing that despair in person. Now, I was going to offer you a glimmer of hope by allowing you to pledge yourselves to me and take on the burden of managing my kingdom.
Eles não estão
But now,
levando ele a
the
sério
deal
de jeito
is
nenhum.
off.
Era um acordo vazio desde o começo.
What did you say?
Nós não fomos escolhidos porque você viu algo em nós. Nós escolhidos porque éramos tudo que você tinha.
The Traveler explained everything. The only reason I could hear you is because I've eaten so many mushrooms over the years.
Yeah, and Paimon ate a whole bunch during the competition. Paimon's small, so it didn't take as many mushrooms for her to be affected.
Quanto a mim, minha constituição é especial.
Point being, most people would have to eat a monstrous amount of mushrooms to even hear you over the buzz of a mosquito. So you latched onto us as a group of people who could actually hear your voice. In other words...
You're too weak. Pera. Essa pose tá da hora. You're too weak, boy.
You said your mushrooms need time to grow. Which means you don't have enough power to keep us here.
I may not have my former strength, but keeping a few humans right where I want them is a small task. Unless you think you can take on a creature as vicious and powerful as the Jade-Plume Terrashroom.
Really?
Because you definitely can't. Right?
Nossa, deu uma leve pena dele agora.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, if he was telling the truth, we need to get back to the tribe as soon as possible.
No, you must be bluffing. A few measly humans couldn't possibly be that powerful. And what's this about a war against the abyss? Hey, I want answers.
Dá uma leve pena, dá uma leve
I'm
pena.
gonna waste one more word on this guy. Let's go.
Caraca. Trataram ele feito um nada. A gente vai ter que enfrentar o carinha mesmo? Oh! Cutscene. Ué, a gente nem teve que enfrentar o bicho? Cogumelos pra todo lado.
Don't be. It's just a few mushrooms. Unholy!
A regra não era colher e comer, né?
Get ready to feed!
Festival do cogumelo. Varesa é uma fofa, cara. Ai! O sal. Adorável, cara. Uou! Hora de comer o cogumelo. É só hora de brilhar, Varesa. Ah, não tem dublagem. Que é isso? Come. What the fuck? Oh!
More, please.
Essa personagem é adorável, cara. Passa pra ela, que ela vai devorar tudo. Até os... Eita, até os Saurians estão comendo. Vocês também? What the fuck?
Stop this at once.
Oh shit! Até ele foi comido no final.
What a great meal. Thanks, everyone. I feel like a whole new me.
And with that, we took care of all the green mushrooms.
Mas como é que tu sabia o que tinha que fazer?
Now, care to tell me what happened earlier? It was lights out for all three of you.
Aí conta toda a história.
Someone planted a god in Varesa's orchard, and she's been eating it ever since.
Yeah, we know not every god that's still around is super strong, but this one reached a whole new low.
Você sabe que é pior do que isso.
Also, didn't he have his facts all wrong? He kept going on about some kind of Archon war.
O áudio tá... A
Natlan was
legenda.
never part of the Archon War, so it rarely comes up around these parts. It makes sense that you don't know much about it, Varesa.
Whoa, hold on. Are you serious?
Oh!
Of course. The infighting between the dragons pretty much took over everything. So, there was no room for the gods to join in.
Faz sentido.
Yep, that checks out. Living under a rock all those years, Mushroom God wakes up, thinking it's still the Archon War, and tries to use that to convince people to worship him.
Little did he know, our lives are much better now than in the Age of the Dragons.
Yeah.
So what do we do now? It can't be easy to slay a god.
I guess it's back to business as usual. As long as we keep picking the green mushrooms, that god is just a tasty mushroom at the end of the day. Actually, Traveler? Can I borrow you for a minute?
Claro.
Alright, here's good. So, it's not anything super important.
Oh.
I
Okay.
just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your encouragement gave me the courage to investigate the green mushrooms and helped me resolve a threat to my tribe. And maybe this sounds weird considering everything, but it was a really awesome adventure. I had fun.
Tá bem. Foi uma história legal. É uma aventura que lembrarei por bastante tempo.
Oh, why is that?
Você teve a sua chance de brilhar como uma heroína, e foi tudo você, do início ao fim, comendo os cogumelos.
You're right. I
É
never
verdade.
thought my appetite would save the day. It's pretty surreal.
Cada um luta do seu jeito, né?
But it's like you said. All it takes is a little patience and perseverance, and my time will come. If I start to doubt myself in the future, all I need to do is think of this experience and everything I've learned along the way.
You can do it.
Hey, you two!
O que tu quer, Paimon?
Akata was saying that
Nós estamos tendo um
scholar
momento
from
aqui.
Sumeru warned the tribe about the mushrooms. Someone there must know about the mushroom god. Should we go check it out? Couldn't hurt to get more information.
Ah,
Oh, good point. But if we're heading to the academia, I need to get permission from Uncle Akatl first.
oh.
Right. And it's not a quick trip. We have to cross the whole desert.
Então, na Guilda dos Aventureiros, vai saber, talvez tenha um estudioso de Natlan agora.
Good idea. Let's check it out.
Estudioso? Quem? Oh, cadê?
Oh, Catherine's back. And
Dignari, tá fazendo o que aqui, homem? Ah, o cara especialista em plantação e natureza.
Was that
Ok.
an Emerta scholar happened to be conducting research in the area. So they helped me to get in touch.
Tu tem dublagem? Não, ok. Já faz um tempo, pessoal, então eram vocês que estavam procurando sobre o Lorde Sábio dos Cogumelos.
you're an expert, so you must know all about him, right?
Sim, para nós, estudiosos do Amurta, o caso dele é um conhecimento básico da história ecológica. O poder dele está ligado ao número de clones que ele possui, então em algum momento ele possuía uma forma verdadeiramente temível. Mas à medida que seus clones diminuíam, ele ficou cada vez menor, até que ele não conseguia mais manter a forma física. Sem uma forma física, ele se tornou impossível de encontrar, então os estudiosos só podiam ficar de olho nele, monitorando os clones que sobraram dele. Então quer dizer que a sua verdadeira forma fugiu para Natlan?
Yeah, the mushrooms started popping up in our orchard not too long ago.
Bem, pelo que eu vi, ele deve ter poucos clones no momento, então não há nada com o que se preocupar. Por hora, fique à vontade para usar os cogumelos como quiser. Eles são realmente deliciosos. Ainda assim, o interesse da pesquisa, eu preferiria enviar alguns estudiosos do meu Darshan para monitorar a situação de vez em quando. O que me diz? Quero ter sua permissão primeiro, antes de enviar uma solicitação formal para a Câmara de Discussão.
Of course, you're welcome anytime. That's a huge help, actually. I wanted to ask, though, you said what remains of his clones? Does that mean there are clones outside of Natlan? Even now?
Deve ter alguns em Sumero, eu acho. Sim, tem um enorme debaixo do despenhadeiro? Pera. Tem um enorme debaixo do despenhadeiro.
Samaria?
You know that name?
Yeah, Paimon calls it Sheesh Room. It's
Ah, eu acho que eu sei quem é.
huge, way more impressive than the puny Sage Lord.
Levou muito tempo para o Chamarã atingir-se essa forma. Temos sorte de que ele não é um cogumelo verde. Portanto, não é uma ameaça para nós. Oh, além disso, sua mente está separada da mente do Deus Cogumelo faz um bom tempo. Duvido que eles tenham mais alguma conexão um com o outro.
We should go see Samarin one of these days.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'll come. It'll be nice to interact with a friendly mushroom for once.
Um despenhadeiro? Não é pra comer.
I would never.
Eu tenho minhas dúvidas. Terminamos! Terminamos? Terminamos! Como tá dizendo, terminamos a missão da Varesa. Agora, não sei, esperar chegar a outra missão que vai ter do Yansan, mas provavelmente vai ser na segunda metade, né? Então, vai demorar o quê? 19 dias. Eu tenho 19 dias pra postar esse vídeo. Com certeza dá, tá caramba não.
No matter how busy life gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry. What
Concordo.
I like to do is stack my plate up high, then squash it all down, take a deep breath, and wolf it down in one go. That That way, I get to eat my fill without wasting too much
Seria
time.
interessante se a animação dela que ela vai fazer agora fosse o dela comendo um negócio. Mas não é não. É o dela usando a super força, né? O Hulk Smash. Tá bem. Acho da hora esse. Acho da hora essa animação, cara. Bom, é isso aí. Se curtiram o vídeo, deixa um like. Não se esqueça de se inscrever para não perder os próximos vídeos. Ative o sininho para receber notificação quando tiver vídeo novo. E eu acho que eu vou botar tudo num vídeo só, cara. Não tem por que dividir em dois. Esse vídeo vai ter menos de 2 horas ainda, então tá bom.
Watering, weeding, fertilizing the soil, making sure the temperature is
Ela
right.
gosta de falar, hein?
But most importantly, you have to keep the fruit in a good mood.
Aí. Estilo Scooby-Doo. Mas é isso aí. Esse vídeo vai ficando por aqui. Vejo vocês no próximo episódio de Genshin Impact. Valeu? Valeu!